Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Today is Tuesday, November 12th, and I'm bringing you a Real Canadian Superstore grocery haul. For those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Janice, and I live and work in Manitoba, Canada. I work at a Canadian grocery store chain called Sobeys, and I do some of my grocery shopping there, but I also do a good portion of it at Superstore. Sobeys and Safeway are Scene Plus sponsors, meaning you can collect Scene Plus points there when you shop, and Superstore has their own points program called PC Optimum. This week I had a points offer for 37,500 points if you spent $250 in a single purchase. Sometimes it's a cumulative thing where all week from Thursday to Wednesday you can shop multiple times and try to get to the 250 mark, and you have to know the difference. You have to read when that offer comes up and make sure if it's a one-time thing, if it has to be in a single transaction, you better be prepared to do it all in one fell swoop and not just do a little bit here and then come back tomorrow and do a little bit more. You have to make sure you read, because if it's cumulative, then you have the whole week that you can get it done. This one was meant to be in a single transaction, so I went in prepared for that. If you have been following my channel for any length of time, you'll know that sometimes I struggle to keep up while I'm filming, trying to find prices on my receipts. So I think first of all what I'll do is I'll just show you what I bought, and then I'll go through the prices on my receipt afterwards and then give you the points breakdown at the end of what all I earned. I did hit the $250 mark today, and actually quite often at Superstore, if you spend $300, you'll get a weekly, free weekly item that's in the flyer. I did not get there today. I wasn't trying to get quite that high, but I actually, if I would have bought a few more things, I probably could have done it, because my total after tax was $282.43. But even though I didn't get the free item because I didn't hit the $300 mark, I did definitely spend the $250 required to get the extra points. So that is 37,500 points, which is $37.50 in points, over and above some other things on my weekly offers that had points on them. So let me show you what I picked up, and then I'll go over the prices and everything at the end. Cranberry ginger ale, that was on sale. I want to say off the top of my head, I remember these were $6.99, I believe, limited 2. So I do have company coming for a Christmas gathering on Saturday, November 23rd. I'm known as work mom at Sobeys to a lot of teenagers and young adults that work there, and some of them actually don't work there anymore, but I've kept in touch with them. And I've gone from having 3 adopted, or if you will, kids or bonus kids a couple of years ago at Sobeys to having about 16 or 17 of them now. And a lot of them no longer work there, but we still keep in touch. And I usually try and host a barbecue for them in the summer and a Christmas party at the end of November. So the Christmas party will be November 23rd. That's less than 2 weeks away. I need to get busy on my Christmas baking, but I'm already trying to pick up a few things here and there in preparation for that. So my family likes to drink the cranberry ginger ale, so I'm like, okay, one 12-pack is for us, and the other one I'm going to set aside for the party. I already have bought some drinks at Sobeys the last few days. There were some 24-packs that were on sale. Unfortunately, I was not on the ball, and I did not film that. I will see if I can find the receipt and whatever else I might have bought, and maybe I can throw in a quick Sobeys fill-in haul and show you what I picked up or whatever. Life has just been busy lately between working at Sobeys and working my job at the school and a bunch of other stuff going on. I just haven't been as on top of filming as I would have liked to have been. This past weekend, I did go to Walmart and got a bunch of things, and some of those things have been used up or packaged up for different projects already, so I did not get a chance to film those, as well as some Dollarama items. A lot of that was because our church is collecting shoeboxes for Operation Christmas Child, and they had to be turned in to the church on Sundays, so a lot of what I bought at Walmart and Dollarama went into those shoeboxes. So I no longer have those items, or most of them, to film to show you. So there's some things that I've been behind on filming big time, but I'll show you what I can. I'll do this haul at least and try and catch up on some other stuff that I've picked up here and there, and just try and get back into some kind of filming routine, but life has gotten away on me. Anyway, all that to say, Christmas is, well, basically 6 weeks away. So time to get advent calendars. I figured my husband might like this Lindt chocolate advent calendar. And my daughter was with me today. She's 24, but you know what? 24 or not, doesn't matter. I asked her what advent calendar she wanted, and if you can believe it, she picked the Kinder Surprise one. So there you go, that's hers. The bread, store brand is No Name, which is anything yellow packaging. Black bar that says No Name is store brand. White bread is what I use for sandwiches. These 2 items are pharmacy items, so they would not be considered food items. Tampons and some Imodium, just kind of restocking what we need. The After 8 advent calendar will be for me. I like anything milk chocolate. I like After 8 chocolates especially, so that is going to be my advent calendar. And then for this gathering coming up, I'm intending to make 2 or possibly 3, depending on how many guests we have. Not everybody's RSVP'd yet, but 2 for sure, possibly 3 pans of lasagna, and probably 2 crock pots of chili. I believe I may have some lasagna noodles downstairs, but not enough to make 2 or 3 pans. So I figured I better get some more. Butter, well, we are getting into Christmas baking season, and there was a points offer on my PC Optimum app for Lactantia butter, so I bought 3 blocks of salted butter sticks and 1 of unsalted, and I already have some. I've bought a few. Anytime I've had that points offer, I've been buying some and putting it aside in the freezer. So I'm probably going to add those to it. I do hope to get started on some Christmas baking this week. Maybe some of my shortbread cookies or a couple pans of brownies, but I've got to get going on it. It's less than 2 weeks away and time is running short. Now I am also doing little gift bags for all of my kids. This is what I call them. I'm getting some personalized Christmas ornaments made to put in the bags from somebody that does in a handmade group online. And so those little ornaments are going in the bag, and then I do make homemade jam. So each bag is going to have a personalized ornament and a homemade jam, and then usually I put hot chocolate packets in, as well as some chocolates and various things like candy cane. These Tim Horton ones, at first I wanted to make sure they were not pods, but they're not, because not everybody has Keurigs or whatever, but this is actually hot chocolate packets. This is packets down there, so 24 of those. There's 12 French vanilla and 12 just regular hot chocolate. Tim Hortons is a Canadian donut shop brand. I think some places in the States also have them too, but they're not all throughout the United States yet, I don't believe. And then the carnation ones, there's 7 in each of these. These are both cookies and cream. So 24, 31, 38 hot chocolate packets. I'll probably put, well, 1 in each gift bag along with the person's ornament and a candy cane and a jar of jam and then some Lindt chocolates and whatever else. Just a few odds and ends, just something simple. And then a carton of eggnog, one of my favorites. I like it for drinking, but I also have a recipe for banana eggnog bread. I like to use it in that. And then some mini carrots. We're out of those. For the lasagnas, I need cottage cheese. So I bought 3, thinking that I might be making 3 pans. And they are good right through till, what is the date? December 16th. So even if I only make 2, I can always use the 3rd one later on. And then 1 container of sour cream. That is because I like to make a taco dip, and I need a little bit of sour cream for that. That one of the kids that comes to the party loves my taco dip and requests it every time, and it's a big hit. So I needed some for that. And as well, I'm debating about making a cheesecake, and it requires a little bit of sour cream in that too. So we will see. Salad kits were on sale. I believe these were, I want to say $3.99 each. So I grabbed a dill pickle salad today and a buffalo ranch. The crushed tomatoes, 1 of each. Well, 3 of them, 1 each per pan of lasagna. And then 2 jars of these red peppers. Those go in the chili so each batch takes 1 jar. And then 5 of the no-name brand of tomato paste. Each pan of lasagna takes 1, and each pot of chili takes 1, and so that'll leave 1 left. That if I did 2 chilies and 3 lasagnas, that's the 5 right there. But I like to have some on hand anyway. That's a staple in my pantry. I always try to keep tomato paste on hand. I use it in everything. Doritos were on sale. I got 2 bags. Olives, I'm the only one in the house that likes these, but I believe these were $1.99 each. Sometimes they're on my offers, but they're not now. But I don't care. I was just in the mood for some olives. Lady Speed Stick deodorant was on sale and was on my offer, so I grabbed 1. Hershey Kisses, Candy Cane Kisses, and the ones that, I think these are regular ones, but they have the red and green foil wrapping for Christmas. Bought 1 of each of those. I think it was a limited 2 anyway, and the candy cane ones I like because I make a special Christmas cookie that has them on top. It's like a candy cane kiss cookie, basically. The pre-grated mozzarella cheese for lasagna. I don't know for sure if this will be enough for 3 pans of lasagna because I tend to put a lot of cheese on them. However, I can always go and get another small bag or just get a block and grate up the balance of what I might need. And then these were on sale, so I grabbed 1 bag of barbecue chips and 1 bag of ketchup chips. 1 set of celery stalks. I was looking for popcorn chicken today and could not find, but I just got 2 bags of the breaded white meat chicken strips for $10 each, and then a 4-liter of milk. Now, let me go through this with you. This will probably be easier than me trying to just guesstimate the prices off the top of my head and trying to quickly read them off of here. Okay, so you will see the Hershey Kisses, $3.97 limit of 2. So as you saw, I got the one with the green and red foil, and then the Hershey Candy Kisses, $3.97 limit of 2. So 1 of each of those, so that's $3.97 each. After Eat Advent Calendar was $16.99. Olives, 4 at $1.99. Lasagna noodles, $2.49. The PC peppers, sweet roasted, those are those 2 jars of peppers. Those were 2 at $3.29. That was those peppers that go in the chili. And then the Lay's chips were 2 at $3.29. No, pardon me. The 2 at $3.29. That was the jars of peppers. The Lay's chips were $2.50, limit of 2. That's why I only bought 2. Doritos were also limited 2, but they were $3.47. Kinder Advent Calendar, that was $11.99. And the cranberry ginger ale, as I said, was $6.99, limit of 2. Where am I here? I just moved the seat down. Where did I leave off? There it is. Let's get this to focus. Hot chocolate, French vanilla. That was $10.49. That was the one that had the French vanilla and the regular hot chocolate. That's the Tim Hortons ones. And then the Carnation hot chocolate, the ones that had just the 6 or 7 in the pack, the cookies and cream one, those were $2.99, limit of 6. I just bought 2. So that was $5.98 for those 2. The crushed tomatoes were 3 at $2.49. I would have preferred buying no name brand. I had got stuck buying Unico, which would have been cheaper. However, the last few times I've been in Superstore, they have not had no name brand of the crushed tomatoes. I've been stuck having to buy the name brand, this brand, which is about 50 or 60 cents a can more. So, and then the Lindor, it says Kids Advent Calendar. Well, kids are not, it's going to my husband, so whatever. I just know he likes Lindor chocolate. $9.99, so technically his Advent Calendar was the cheapest and my After 8 one was the most expensive. Eggnog was $5.47. Sour cream was $2.99. Cottage cheese was 3 at $3.99. And mozzarella cheese was $14.99. The milk was $5.74. Unsalted butter, that one set of sticks was $6.99. And the salted butter 3 at $6.99. The salads were $3.99, limit of 2. And then the baby carrots were $5.99. Celery stalks $3.49. Chicken strips were $10 each. 1 loaf of bread was $1.97. Imodium was $27.99. Tell you, the pharmacy stuff is what will get you. And this thing that says strawberry. Now, what was the strawberry? Now, that's going to bug me now. It says $3.99, whatever it was. It'll probably come to me right after I stop filming. The tampons, though, were $9.99. And then, all the way down here, you can see it was $269.80 before tax and $282.43 after. Now, apparently there was an offer I didn't realize on cheese. And it was, if you spend $20 on cheese, you got 3,000 points. And at first I thought, well, I didn't spend $20 on cheese. The mozzarella was only $14.99. But I'm guessing that they probably counted the cottage cheese as part of that, which is fine by me because 3,000 points for the $20 in cheese meant that's an extra $3 in points. The $250 spent in store, that was 37,500 points. That is $37.50 in points right there alone. The tampons were 800 points, butter 2,700 points, and the deodorant was 300. So $282.43 after tax. And this time, no, I have not taken the time to break down what is food versus non-food, but you could really do the math pretty quickly because $9.99 for the tampons and $27.99 I said for the Imodium. If it was, then it's like you're $10.28. So basically $38. If you want to throw a bit of tax and round it up and say, okay, $40 on non-food items. And then, so of the $282, you're basically looking at about $242 that was food items on this. So this is a pretty decent grocery shop. So all those points at the bottom, I redeemed nothing. But you can see there, the in-store offer, 3,000 points. That was the cheese. And the balance of the points were 41,300 that I earned today. So if you add those two together, that means I earned 44,300 PC Optimum points today, which means I earned $44.30 in points, leaving me with a closing balance now of 500,719 PC Optimum points, which means I am now officially sitting at the $500 mark of PC Optimum points. You can only redeem in increments of $10, and generally speaking, this is what I do. I save them all year and wait until Christmas season, which will be any time now, to start redeeming my points. So I could go in and technically do a shop like this again in a week or two and say, I'm just going to use my points. This was $282. I could potentially do two $250 shops between now and Christmas and pay nothing because I've been saving my points up all year. So I feel like I did pretty well. So $44.30 worth of points earned today puts me at the $500 level now for PC Optimum points, which I will more than likely use the majority of that for the Christmas season. And then start fresh again in January, and round we go. As far as Sobeys, my Scene Plus balance over there, I believe, is at about $100 in points, or 110. I think about a month or so back, I was at about $190 worth of points, and I used 90. And I think now I'm at about 110 or just shy of that. So that's not bad either. Not as high as the PC Optimum one, but between the two, I will have just over $600 worth of points to use on free food, whether it's Christmas baking stuff, baking needs, or Christmas needs, or just everyday shopping. Just, you know, if there happens to be a good meat sale at Sobeys or Superstore, or what have you. Or with Superstore being more of a department store type thing like Walmart, I could very easily go in, and depending on the Superstore you're at, I could get pet supplies. This one I was at today no longer carries the bird seed that I like to buy for my budgies and my cockatiels, but another one does. I could go get hay and litter for my rabbit, or I could go into the toy section and buy a toy for a family member for Christmas, or electronics, or what have you, or there's even clothes. So technically, I feel like I've done pretty well this year saving my points up, so now I should be set for the Christmas season, and that's where we're at. So quite possibly, either the next grocery haul you see from me or the one after will probably be one where it is completely free to me. We'll see. In order to know that, though, make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already done so, and your notification bell is turned on so that when I do post that, and if that does actually happen in the next few weeks, you'll be notified right away. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, do make sure you're subscribed, leave a comment down below, and of course, give it a big thumbs up, and we will see you next time. I hope everybody's having a great week and a good start to their, well, I say start to fall, but it's been fall for a while, but hopefully you're having a good autumn, and you've had a good, yeah, just a good autumn so far. It's been unseasonably mild here and no snow yet, although I imagine that'll be changing quite soon. Hope everybody's having a great week, and we'll see you next time.